Hello, welcome to this episode of Dairy Dialogue, where we will be diving into the benefits of a plant based diet and dairy's place in the diet. I hope this helps to clear up any questions or concerns you may have about a plant based diet. Today, we are going to cover what a plant based diet is, including all of the variations of plant based diets there are out there. We're also going to discuss the health benefits available with this type of diet. Then, of course, we're going to dive deep into how dairy still fits into the diet and lifestyle. So, what exactly is a plant based diet? Plant based diets have no official definition. For some, it means choosing plant based foods first, including those fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, and whole grains, before adding foods from other animal sources such as cheese, yogurts, chicken, or beef. For others, it means only choosing plant foods and omitting all the other food groups and potentially the nutrients that they provide as well. The term plant based can really allow for flexibility in personal food preferences while also aiming to increase daily plant food consumption. Plant based as a broad category, with other more specific diets falling under its umbrella. For example, the Mediterranean diet is a version of a plant based diet because even though it incorporates fish and poultry, the emphasis is still on plant based foods. Some of the most popular plant based diets include vegetarianism, which does not include the diet be eating any meat. Veganism, that's a person who doesn't consume any animal products whatsoever. Pesco vegetarians, these are people who uh, consume a vegetarian diet but do incorporate some seafood into their diet. Semi vegetarians or flexitarians are people who typically eat vegetarian, but also have the occasional inclusion of meat. Ovo vegetarians are people who don't eat any animal based foods except for eggs. Lacto vegetarians are the same. They don't eat any animal based foods except for dairy products like yogurt, cheese, and milk. Lacto ovo vegetarians include both eggs and dairy. And then we have our raw vegan category, which is no animal products whatsoever. And then also their foods are eaten either completely raw or heated to a temperature at or below 104 to 118 degrees. What are the health benefits? There's no denying the benefits that plant-based foods have to offer. Fruits and vegetables provide a variety of vitamins and minerals, including antioxidants, with numerous health benefits. Whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes offer protein and an array of vitamins and minerals as well. All plant-based foods offer fiber, which is extremely important for satiety, digestion, and also for cardiovascular health. The term plant based diets has really garnered a lot of attention in headlines in recent years, and for good reason. Research over many years has linked plant based diets to lower rates of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and some cancers. Recognizing their benefits in overall health and disease prevention doesn't necessarily mean that choosing only plant based foods is best. I always say eating from a variety of food groups is still the best way to meet your nutrient needs and allow for that flexibility that's important in a successful lifestyle change long term. Plant based eating focuses on consuming foods from plant sources, like those whole grains, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables that we've discussed. However, it does not exclude foods from animal sources like dairy. Decades and decades of research show that plant based foods and dairy foods can help reduce the risk for various diseases and help Americans get more of the nutrients that they're lacking. For example, most Americans do not get enough calcium, vitamin D, potassium, or fiber in their diets. Milk is the leading food source of calcium, vitamin D, and potassium, while plant foods offer fiber. So, together, they're a perfect team to cover all of those nutrients. Additionally, probiotics, the healthy bacteria found in fermented dairy foods like yogurt and kefir, offer a variety of health and digestive benefits. Plant foods also function as prebiotics, helping to feed those healthy bacteria present in the digestive tract. So, together, dairy foods and plant based foods, again, can help maximize these health benefits. There are so many different nutrients that our bodies need every single day to be as healthy as possible. Specific nutrients like vitamin B12 are important components of a healthy diet that plants cannot supply. Complete proteins is another, which are proteins with all the necessary building blocks or amino acids. These are also more difficult to get from only plant based foods. By incorporating dairy with your plant sources, you can ensure that nutrients such as vitamin B12 and complete high quality proteins are consumed. As mentioned previously, dairy contains 3 out of the 4 nutrients of concern identified by the dietary guidelines for Americans. These nutrients include calcium, vitamin D, and potassium, with fiber being the fourth nutrient of concern that can be found in plant-based foods, making dairy and plant-based foods the perfect duo. Dairy and its nutrients are also associated with improved nutrient intake, bone health, healthy weight, reduced risk of chronic diseases. And I really love showing this image here. It's a really great representation of all the foods that you would have to consume to measure up to just 1 glass of milk. It really highlights the importance of continuing dairy consumption in the diet and making sure that we're getting in those 3 servings of dairy every single day. We have covered everything from a science minded perspective and the vast amount of nutrition that dairy brings to the table. Dairy remains a staple in a plant based diet beyond just being an essential food group. Dairy makes plant based foods taste better. It gives them better mouthfeel, familiarity, taste, also nutrition, like we've been discussing. So, finding different ways to incorporate dairy foods with plant based foods, whether it's just having a glass of milk with your meal or adding some milk to your recipe or cheese to your recipe, stirring it in, slicing it, having some cheese on crackers, or even spooning it up with some yogurt as well. Dairy and fruit pairings. Here's some really great examples of how you can get in both dairy and fruit in a meal. A traditional yogurt parfait is a great way. Maybe trying out fruit with your cottage cheese or fruit and cheese kebab, or even DIYing flavored milk, blending some bananas or strawberries into your milk, or even doing a smoothie with your milk as well is a great way to get fruit and dairy together. Dairy and vegetables. There are a ton of ways to get vegetables into the diet, and dairy is a great way to make them taste even better. So, creamy potato soup made with low fat milk. My personal favorite is just topping broccoli with some cheddar cheese, adding a lot of nutrition to an already nutritious broccoli with that cheddar cheese on top. Um, Using plain yogurt with some sort of seasoning packet in it for dipping your vegetables is a great option, or even throwing some cheese on top of your salad, as simple as that, or using a yogurt based dressing for your salad is another option as well. Dairy and grains. Oatmeal made with milk instead of water is a great place to start. Or you could do a grilled cheese sandwich, another simple staple that a lot of people have in their homes. Or topping your pasta with freshly grated cheese, or maybe even making the cream base to the pasta with milk. There are a ton of ways to incorporate dairy and grains together. Dairy and protein. So specifically plant-based proteins. A great way to get those in is peanut butter is a good protein source. You are also adding a ton of great complete proteins with the Greek yogurt and milk in a peanut butter banana smoothie. So that's a really great way to get in a protein packed breakfast with dairy. Um, Bean and cheese combinations of any sort is a great way to get in a ton of really good high quality protein. Veggie omelet is another option as well. If you're looking for more information on this topic, we have a really great and easy handout guide to use with your patients and clients. Head to our website at stldairycouncil.org, click on the resources tab, then our materials, then download this infographic on dairy's place in a plant based diet. And it gives you a lot of great information on there. Here are some of our other resources as well. We have tons of recipes on our website, as well as great nutrition information. So make sure to check out our website at www.stlDairyCouncil.org, or the National Dairy Council's website as well. And if you're looking for more specific nutrition information, the 2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans gives great information as well. All of us at the Dairy Council are dietitians, so if you ever have any questions, please reach out. The email is info@stldairycouncil.org. And then finally, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're always posting great nutrition advice and also lots of fun recipes and information on dairy as well. Thanks for listening.